Hey, Venom. Sorry I'm late. I had dinner with my mom. Hey, Marbles. Hey, Comprook. She's like, she just told everybody I went live. Hey, Killface. Well, very nice of her to shout me out like that. I didn't realize she was live right now. She told the chat when she got the notification. Not okay. I just looked and she titled her stream live and not okay. Hey, Jordan. Sorry, I had dinner with my mom tonight, Jordan. I went out with my mom, so that's why I'm late tonight. Surely you don't begrudge my mom her time with me. She's sick. She did mention that, actually. Okay. So she did mention it to me. That, like, basically she got to Thailand and immediately got sick. So she didn't say if there's anything to your mom. I'll never forgive her. Fair enough. But I think we went out. I had steak, and my mom's fine. When did we? I mean, it was what time would it have been? I went around 6. I don't know. It was probably around 7:30, maybe around 7 to 7:30 when we got to the restaurant. It was me, my mom, and my brother. So it was all three of us. Food did take a while to get here, or to get to us. Like food did take a while to get to us, and then after we ate, we sat around for a little longer talking before going back to my mom's house and then my mom's place, and then from my mom's place back here. So yeah, I think it was around 7ish. Feels like it was around 7ish when we left for the restaurant. Does my mom enjoy going on the computer? I wouldn't say she enjoys it. Get dessert? No, we didn't actually get any dessert. My mom considered it, but she decided against it. Hey, Buttercup. Does your mom not know what to say? If it makes you feel any better, Jordan, I kept thinking about coming back home to come live. I kept thinking about, oh man, my people are going to be so disappointed. My slices are going to be so disappointed. And then I thought, whatever. No big. And then I thought, no, whatever, no big deal. They'll live. Let's order dessert. I mean, you guys get to see me throughout the week. My mom only gets to see me every couple weeks. And not even always then. Sometimes it'll be like a month. Just watch your lives. Seeing your mother tomorrow. Hope you have a nice time with her comic book. When you got a job, it's the worst day of my life. Mine too, Jordan. Having a job every day I work is the worst day of my life. Called me 3 times to discuss parking. Tell your BFF to unblock you. Why is the screen black? Is it? Did the screen go black? Is my screen black or is Jordan joking? Brooke's mom called me once to ask why I have a crush on her daughter. Really sweet. Oh. Did you turn it off, Killface? Did you turn your screen off? Did you turn your monitor off? Because that might do it. My name is Jordan and I'm on my phone. What did I call you? Did I call you Killface? Sorry. If I called you Killface, it's because I was looking at Killface's comment. There, I'm sorry, Jordan. I was it was because I was getting ready to message Chantel on Killface's behalf. That was what threw me off. Tried 3 times and nothing. Weird. No promises, Killface, on whether she'll actually listen to me. I sent her a message. It's up to her whether she won't, but I appreciate it. She's in Bangkok. I did know she was in Bangkok. Yes, I did know she was in Thailand. I don't think I knew specifically Bangkok, but I did know she was in Thailand. She's messaged me a few days ago, a couple days ago. She messaged me right before she left. I mean, like she told me a couple weeks ago that she was going to be going there. Why'd she go back to Bangkok? Uh, if she has not said, then I am not going to say for her. Four score and 7.5 years. Yeah, so if she isn't saying why she's there, I'm not going to say for her. Except to say that as far as she's told me, it is not for any bad reason. Is it? It is not for a negative reason. At least as far as she has told me. That is all I will say. It's not anything like it's not any trouble she's having or anything like that. It is. He's looking. As far as I'm aware, she's still off of that. Expected at a different location this time. That doesn't seem sus at all. Well, I mean, it's her life, it's her business. I'm not going to, you know, if she wants people to know why she's there, she will tell people. If she's not saying, then has a body and luggage. I said it's not. I said it's not anything bad, nothing negative. It was too hot, so she went. Isn't Thailand pretty hot and humid as well? That doesn't even make sense. If Kuwait, like if it's like if you're trying to escape the heat, you would go like. No, best option would honestly be somewhere way down south, maybe. Like Australia might be a good place to go if you're trying to escape the heat, or a place like that. Somewhere that far south. Hey, Julia. Mark Wien's restaurant. Antarctica. Yeah. Maybe not Antarctica, but somewhere in the southern hemisphere. Because it's currently winter in the southern hemisphere. Can go through live at the same time is fun. I assume she's got way more interesting things to speak about than I do. Because as always, I still got nothing going on. Still trying to decide what food to order. Which is still pretty interesting. Sick so much this year. She's always had health issues. Wonder if it's safe there for one to walk around alone. Thailand? Yeah, she should be safe. I expect she'll probably be safe. Thailand isn't. It's not the same as a lot of Middle Eastern countries where, yeah, she doesn't go far from her hotel. And yeah, there's that. Hey, Chloe. But yeah, I mean, I think it's like Thailand. Thailand is a big tourism destination. For to go back out because of my business tours. Oh, it's yeah. I mean, it's Asia. It's super packed. Like, not a lot of Asian countries that don't have a lot of people. Uh, Crowds are just a way of life there. Hey, Kim. But as far as like a woman on her own, she accidentally ordered DoorDash and just accepted her fate. Yeah, that sounds like her. That absolutely sounds like her from Ottawa too. Cool. 3 a.m. here. Good time. 3 a.m. is a great time. Maybe the best time of day? What if we kissed in the back of a tuk tuk? Ate an HHC edible and can't sleep. She got yelled at by a stranger. Yeah, that'll happen. But yeah, as far as like a woman on her own, um, I think because Thailand is a major tourism destination, they're not particularly stringent. I think would be the word. They're not particularly strict on unaccompanied women. I mean, there's the general risk of that a woman on her own always faces, no matter where she is. That said, this is going to sound mean. I feel like human traffickers would take a look at her and go, "No, let's look for somebody. Let's look for somebody smaller. Let's wait for somebody. Let's wait for somebody a little bit smaller. I don't want to hurt my back." Hey, Zach. Why let inside for her sign on the back in the streets? Going to do anything to improve my channel? Nope. Fart in the van and they'd immediately regret. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Hey, Logan. Thanks, Buttercup. Can improve in Class of the Nine drops. Yeah. Yeah, whenever the next one happens to come out. Still no release date for it. We are the improvement. Don't think there's a release date for it yet. Nope. Still no release date. Still just says 2024. So yeah, they still haven't set a release date. Not allowed to say traffic. Why is the water like tinted like a beige? I don't know. I think it's just the camera. I think it's just the lighting in here. Just the lighting in the camera. And the camera makes everything look a weird color. Like with this lighting, I don't know. I'm hyper and you're going to get it. Aw. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'll see you tomorrow at least for more of Stray Gods Orpheus. So, good night, Jordan. Hey, saucy little minx. The lids are heavy. And by the way, I wanted to mention I did make a decision about something. 505. Oof. That sucks. Yeah, I decided that once my inheritance money comes in, I'm going to get a PO box for maybe like 3 months or something. 3 months or 6 months. I'm thinking probably 3 months. CO5 to make it feel less painful. So yeah, I was saying that once my inheritance money comes in, I'm gonna get myself a PO box temporarily. Anyone want that? I mean, there's nothing in particular. I'm just mentioning it because I know there are some people who do want to send me things. Spicy chips. I mean, I'm not going to eat them, Vanna. There's someone who will want to send you some hairs. Okay. So my dress size. I have no idea, Sky. I genuinely don't know my dress size. Yeah, I am going to say now. Any food I don't want to eat, going in the garbage. Hairs or other weird shit like that, going in the garbage. I'm sorry. You know, I will appreciate anything that anyone wants to send me, but what are my regular sizes and men's? Um, I usually wear large. Like my t-shirts, I go with large because I like mediums are just like too tight on me. So I usually go with large for t-shirts. And jeans, I think I get 32 waist for my jeans. What if someone knits me a dress of hair? Comics wish list. I mean, I've got a book wish list. Comic book. Some of those include comics. Uh, the other thing I'll say, I don't know when my inheritance is coming in. Might be a size 12 in women's. No idea. What is all the hair talk about? Apparently, somebody wants to send me hair. Is that a thing? I mean, probably. It probably is, frankly. People are weird. So yeah, I don't know when it's going to be coming in. My brother was talking to a friend of his who was in like a paralegal program with him, and they're saying like that basically when it's going to come in will depend on whether the bank wants to do like one final tax return. So basically, it's going to depend on whether it has to go through a tax return tax thing, like whether it has to be like tax filing. Hey, Brooka, if it does have to go through taxes, then that's going to be next April. In which case, I'd probably get the money in May. If it doesn't have to go through that, then might be next month that I get it. So the inheritance could be anywhere from next month to next year. So yeah, no idea. So basically, no idea when it's going to be coming in. And yeah, he's getting his own share. So it's like it's figure 15,000 or so, just each of us getting that. Why do taxes take a year? Because tax season is April. The fiscal year. Yeah, it has to go through the fiscal year. So tax season would be, taxes are filed in April. In the US, probably can take up to 6 months, or probate can take up to 6 months. So yeah, it's if it has to go through like the regular annual taxation, the annual tax filing. Why wouldn't they just take taxes out? I mean, I don't really know how it works. Like, I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Skip to get may not have paid. So I don't think I'll have to file. I don't think I will actually have to claim it on my tax because for Canada, I know that like maybe actually might actually have to because it's inheritance. Hey Sky, your background is too bright. Sorry, Sky. I know winnings are not taxed in Canada. Hey Kiki, ooh, what you cooking, Kiki? Yeah, like I know in the U.S., like if you win something, you have to claim it on your taxes. In Canada, if you win something, you don't have to pay it on your claim it on your taxes. I'm actually not sure how an inheritance works. No, I haven't gotten my inheritance. I was saying that it may take anywhere from next month to next year. In Kentucky, there's no inheritance tax. I honestly don't know if Canada has an inheritance tax. I'm honestly not sure. Brekkie bagel with eggs, ham, onion, cheese, and ketchup. Yes, I had dinner. I had steak for dinner. Okay. So there's no inheritance tax in Canada. What happens instead is that a final tax return must be prepared on income they earned up to the date of death. Guess we all have something we're into that just seems like too many strings attached. That's a fair situation to get into. Too many split ends to tie up. I don't know. That's for something like 300K, I think. So yeah. The thing is, my dad wasn't earning any income. Um, Send the painting. So yeah, like because my dad wasn't earning any income, is there actually going to need to be a tax return filed. I don't know. I honestly just do not know. Painted radio. So yeah, right now I am in a situation where I genuinely have no idea when I am going to get the money. Once I do, I am going to buy myself a few books. I actually made myself a short list on Barnes and Noble, on the Barnes and Noble website. I made myself a short list of still close to $100. So my short list is still like $100. Um, that are like, get ready for more news than you could ever consume in one lifetime. Books in Canada are expensive. 100 books, Kiki. Like I said, it's a short list of like 100 different, close to 100 books. I think it's like 98 or like 90 something, 90 something books. I think I came up with for my short list. I might still like filter a few others out. There's a few others that I might still end up removing, but for now, those are like small loan of $1 billion. I wish. Tell some of the names. Let me pull them up. Breakdancing in the Olympics. I mean, I think it's a cool idea. Answer my question. Oh, I did miss that. I specifically plan a vacation upstate New York, 20 minutes from Cornwall. Will you let me come and visit you? Because that would be the reason I would go there. I don't know. I don't know, Killface. I don't know. I do still find it uncomfortable meeting people. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me think about that some more. Yeah, 97. So yeah, my 20 viewers. I know, Bubbles. Woo, 20 viewers. 19 right now, but woo! Big audience. This is a big audience for me I've got right now. Anyway, so yeah, my main Barnes and Noble wish list has 482 entries on it right now. My short list has 97. There's Dracula Motherfucker by Alex DeCampi and Henderson. Erica Henderson. I mean, right off the bat, like just Dracula Motherfucker. That's a great title, right? What was my biggest ever audience live? I don't remember, Kiki. I did get into like I think I did have like a couple hundred some point. At some point, especially like when Chantel first sort of went over to Kuwait, when she was over there for 3 months, those first few lives that I did after she went over, crazy. That's my. I mean, I didn't really spill that much tea. I don't really remember spilling tea. Having hundreds of people watching would make me feel very nervous. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Why not hate FFG more? Because that would require actually thinking about her, Vanna. Was it what Little Pony best describes FFG and why? I don't know. Was it was it Casablanca? One character like, you hate me, don't you? The other guy like, I imagine I would if I thought about you. Something along those lines. Like it's one of those things. Yeah, it's just indifference. Punto Kick says, yeah, that was bad. That night was bad. I mean, like even she's admitted that was bad. That she got bad that night. Fuck off, Bubbles. Did you ever play Sims? I did. I did play Sims 2 for a while. Kind of talked from time. Not much. Mastered briefly. Yelled at us for asking to see a cat. I don't remember that, but my memory sucks. And hi, Will Craig. If any of us showed up and stole your cat, you'd hate us. I mean, it was Casey, though. Yeah, I spent a lot of time hoping she would get stolen. I just never thought anyone would. You know, I just always thought no one would steal Casey. She's not worth it. Steal her and then bring her back. You know. Zachary Michael or Alex Trip? No, never watched. I don't watch reaction channels. It's just I don't care. By the way, is Casey still alive? Is that like is she still like I'm assuming she is? Like, is she still alive? I mean, that was like, she is an old ass cat. Still going strong. Yeah, she is like 20 years old at this point. Over 20 years old. She's probably like 21. I think she's like 21 years old at this point. Cat is fucking ancient now. She is just, that cat is immortal. Casey is just absolutely immortal. She is never going to die. Hate little cat. No, I hated her when she was young too. Because she was like a year or so. I feel like 2005 ish. I feel like it was 2005 ish when Chantel got Casey, and she was like a year old at that point. Estimated. Like she was a rescue. Like she was a rescue cat. The shelter, I think, sort of estimated, between 1 to 2 years old. And so like I said, I think 2005 that Chantel got her. Maybe 2006. But I think 2004. Or 5, sorry, 2005. So yeah, 20 years old. Like that's a long time. That is a long time for a cat to live. Of any breed. Like any cat breed, that's a long time to live. If a cat hits 18, then that's like, that's a good long life. 20 is just, she's living out of spite for you. Absolutely. She absolutely is. Spite's the best motivation. Spite is genuinely the best motivation. Nothing motivates a person like spite. Like Sam? Yeah, Sam was a good boy. Sam was such a good boy. Would I get another pet? I do want another cat at some point. I don't think I'd get another kitten. I think I would probably get an adult cat, a couple years old. I wouldn't hate that one. That one would be my cat. I wouldn't hate my cat. I have nothing against aging cats. It was specifically Casey that I never liked. Even when Chantel just got her. Yeah, we're not shit talking her, Chantel. Or Bubbles. We're not shit talking Chantel Bubbles. Fuck off. How many years did we live with Casey? When did Chantel and I move it? I feel like it was about 2000. Wait. No, it was about 2005 that I think we moved in together. Which mean that Chantel got Casey in 2004, maybe. So Casey might actually be 21. Because Chantel got Casey before we moved in together, and I'm pretty sure it was 2005 that we started living together. Um, and then we lived together until 2011. So we lived together until 2011. So I think we were together. I think we lived together for about 6 years across two apartments. And then another, couple years. I guess about 3 years, 2.5 years. No, almost 3 years. And then another 3 years together at the villa. Married her back together later. No, no, that once. No, there was never any consideration about getting back together. That is no longer the relationship that we have. Seesaw. We have our differences, but we have our. I think Vicky. No, not even that. Not even. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, we had things like we had differences, but we also had things in common. And she was Chantel vacillated between being an extrovert and an introvert. Like sometimes she was an extrovert, wanting to, be around people. Um, drawing energy from being around people. Other times, she wanted nothing to do with other people. So was life not okay? She's feeling under the weather, I think. Let's circle cab over here. And made out. She one kiss. Yeah, I mean, we did have things in common. We both grew up in the '90s. She was a year older than I am, so we had similar. We both grew up, '90s music, my '90s TV, '90s movies. So we sort of had similarities with some of that stuff. Partake? No, I never smoked weed. I did try it, and apparently I wasn't inhaling it properly. And yeah, basically, I made the decision that Uh, if I was fucking up breathing, then marijuana probably wasn't for me. I did also try an edible once. Again, did nothing for me. I do feel like I might have been fighting uh, any sort of feeling, though. So I think ultimately it's not too cool to be high. Too neurotic to be high. Did you tell me to do my taxes in February? I love when you talk like an adult. You should do your taxes in February, Killface. It's very responsible. I should probably do my taxes one of these years. I didn't do my taxes this year because I am not responsible. I am not an adult. But yeah, for weed, I think my yawn made you yawn. Yawns do that. But yeah, I think what it came down to was I'm not really comfortable feeling a sort of loss of control. So drugs just sort of make me nervous to begin with. Learn to let go. But I don't wanna. None of us have control of anything. Which is kind of the point. I don't feel like I have control over anything in my life. So losing control of my brain as well. I lose control under it. Well, I know Killface, but it's still that. No, it's still kind of like a feeling of. I mean, it's not. It's just. I guess sort of the thought of losing control makes me uncomfortable. So yeah, it's when you already don't feel like you have any control, you just try to find it wherever you can. which in my case means that drugs just make me uncomfortable. They make me nervous. Addiction. A little bit of that as well. I definitely don't want any addictions. The two bad experiences were pills. Never like woke up somewhere and didn't know where it was or who it was with a stranger. I mean, by lose control, I don't mean like black out or no longer be able to literally, like, I don't mean literally lose control. I just mean you know and it's it's impairment. Even even weed, it's an impairment. It impairs your thinking. Everyone does drugs now. Yep, nice to see anyone else that doesn't. I mean, it's not even everyone does drugs now, Buttercup. Drugs have been popular for decades. It's not like it's some new thing. More people are just open about it. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a destigmatization. It's definitely being destigmatized a lot. Don't drag or leave the grid. Perfect drag equation. I know. Hey, McStinky. Look exactly like your cousin. Well, I guess your cousin sounds cool then. I hope. Left and I stream. Uh, about 4 days a week. So yeah, Wednesdays generally pretty late in the evening. Thursdays usually around 8ish, and then Sunday and Monday like 2:30 in the morning. Because I work nights. I work late shifts, so I, like whenever during the during the days I work, yeah, I do. It is late when I stream. So as far as I'm aware, I don't have Down syndrome. Just for the record, I assume you're trying to make a joke, but I do just want to state for the record that, to the best of my knowledge, I don't have any. I don't have Down syndrome. High likelihood of being autistic. I have a high likelihood of being autistic, though I've never actually gotten tested. The chair and the look. Fair. Oh my god. Don't say it. Don't. Fuck, I have to say it. My version of Down syndrome is these nuts down your throat syndrome. I'm sorry. That wasn't even a good one. That one wasn't even funny. But the idea came to me. The thought popped into my head. It was just is an intrusive thought. Well, rightly, it was not funny. It was not funny at all, but it's just intrusive thought. I feel ashamed. I apologize. My penance is to go get myself some more water. I'll be back in a moment. Hello, back up here. Yep. What I say? I said for penance, I was going to get some water. Which, also doesn't make sense, but it was just because I needed to go get some water. I needed to go get another glass of water. Didn't sleep great for some reason, so my neck's really sore today. Hydrate for me. I say that. There's that person asking if I had Down syndrome. So I said, these nuts down your throat syndrome. As eating pudding and focus on that. Fair. That is fair, Killface. So, yeah, like I said, it was a stupid comment. It was a stupid joke to make, and probably offensive. I would assume that would be pretty offensive to people with Down syndrome. Putting these nuts down your throat. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Buttercup. See, that one works. On the 0.5 child of statistics. Is your other 0.5 animal, Vanna? 0.5 child, 0.5 animal? Like, is that like an Island of Dr. Moreau? Is this like an Island of Dr. Moreau thing? That was the thing with Doctor. That was the thing with the Island of Dr. Moreau, right? He was creating human-animal hybrids. We're trying to. I never read or watched that one, so I'm just going by memory. But I feel like I've heard of it. I feel like that's what it was about. Like, I feel like I've heard that's what it was about. Experimental animals being turned into strange-looking humans, all with the work of a visionary doctor. Right. Right. Animals to humans, not humans to animals. All right. That's right. Still works. My reference still works. I will stand by it. Have I about to go live? I mean, you're free to watch whoever you want to watch, Killface. If you want to go watch someone else, that's your choice. That's up to you. I'll understand. He's not live yet. Well, then you can continue to enjoy me until he is live. Walk to the store, and I love watching you go to the store. She wants to go to 7-Eleven, but she's scared. I mean, there probably are a lot of people outside. It is probably pretty crowded out there, so I don't know. What time is it in Thailand? It's be late morning in Thailand right now, wouldn't it? What, like 9, 10 o'clock? Took his googly-eyed cat last time, and it was so cute in her little cat pack. Aw. So yeah, I mean, I imagine there'd be enough people outside right now that it'd just be uncomfortable to go out. So yeah, people are scared of the dark. There's not much to do. Just never go out late and hang out outside. And I like the dark. Hey, Uncle Buck. All right, now that Uncle Buck's here, it's time to go. Okay. I'm kidding, Uncle Buck. There's still a good 40 minutes left. I love being outside. I hate being outside. I much prefer the inside. She's going, ooh, good for her. I don't know why we haven't adopted lake culture in the summer. Yeah, I don't really know. It's an hour outside every day. Yeah. Looking at jewelry on Etsy and putting too many things in my cart. See, the thing to do, Compbrick, is to fill up your cart and then not check out. Yeah, once you're done, you just close the browser. Close that tab. You just close the tab. I haven't seen sunlight in 4 months. Four Etsy necklaces I want. So they're gonna ask for one for my birthday. Cool, cool. I don't have anything in particular that I really want right now. It's a birthday yesterday. Ooh, happy birthday, Uncle Buck. Everyone wish Uncle Buck a happy birthday. Belated birthday. Sweatshirt with my dog's face embroidered. Happy Buck Day. I mean, I think he said it was his birthday yesterday, Gilface. So it was Buck's birthday yesterday, not today. So yeah. Hope he had a wonderful day. I'd mount you on my wall. Kinky. Get a shirt with the phrase "Hey, darlings." Okay. Yep. All right. Enjoy, Killface. What if you saw someone in public wearing unlicensed fan merch of you? I'd find that weird. That would definitely be weird to me. Air conditioning zone is 90 degrees in this. Ugh. Horrible. We all gotta get t-shirts with my face on it. They get like smeared. Like remember that episode of Simpsons where Marge got Homer a shirt with her face with an image of her face on it, and it was smeared. You got to do that. Like a painter's radio. I still want to know why the painters aren't putting the radio in a spot where it won't get, where it won't get hit by paint. Why aren't they putting the radio in a spot where it'll be safe? How far are they flinging that fucking paint? Be careful, dudes. Stop making such a mess of your place. They're starving artists. I think they've designated radio shelf. Well, I mean, no, but I mean, like, Are they putting the radio like right beside the easel? Or whatever they're painting on? Like, are they putting the radio like right beside them? Put it a few feet back. Under it for maximum coverage. I don't care how small their workspace is. They can put the radio 6 feet away. There's going to be a table. There's going to be a table, a counter, something. That's going to be a good 6 feet away that they can put the radio on. Why am I the crazy one here? Why am I the crazy one for thinking this? You and Bob Ross beats the fuck out of the brush and drips paint thinner all over the place. I never watched Bob Ross, so no. But I imagine that even he had, wasn't splashing like all over the place, like in the immediate vicinity, like, within a foot or two, within maybe like a couple feet. I can understand, a little bit of splash. But how far is this shit getting? That's what I'm asking. How far away is this paint flying? And why am I the crazy one for expecting some degree of tidiness? I have a paint messiness kink. Ah, whatever. Anyways, I really need a smock. Uh, Not sure why, but over the past couple weeks, I fell into a bit of a YouTube rabbit hole watching people react to songs they'd never heard before. It is kind of fun watching people discover music that I already know and enjoy. That said, it always kind of hurts when they're listening to what song? Oh, just various songs. Anunnaki. Hi, Anunnaki. Yeah, various songs. Um, Johnny Cash's "Hurt." Seeing people react to Johnny Cash's "Hurt" was good. Just because I mean that song's like I was always curious to see like are they gonna cry? Are they gonna cry at it, about this one? Um, Nirvana's version of "Where Did You Sleep Last Night" was a fun one to watch people react to. Because not something they expect of Nirvana, and then it gets to the my girl, and it's just like that always kind of surprises them. Boyfriend introduced you to Jumpin' Jack Flash, Rolling Stones. Didn't listen to it, but I read the lyrics and hated it. I've never particularly cared for the Rolling Stones. Portishead. Yeah, Portishead. Watching people discover Portishead. Yeah, Rhodes and Glory Box in particular, because Rhodes is just beautifully sad, and then Glory Box has that fucking amazing bass line. We kick him to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. I mean, Portishead had a lot of great songs. Like, there's a lot of great Portishead songs, but those two in particular, I think, are the oh songs. Um, what else? Watching people be surprised by "I Touch Myself" by the Divinals. There's something funny about like how was like, whatever. Hey, Adelaide. It's like, come on, it's a fun song. That is not the raunchiest fucking thing you've heard. You know, I Touch Myself is nowhere near the raunchiest song that anybody's ever heard. It's almost like it's almost a downright cute song. Song is so tame compared to it. Remember having a strong reaction to the bad touch. Like, and like, there's always been a thing in music of people like singing about it's of like dudes singing about having sex with women. Like that's always been a popular theme. Is men singing about having sex with women and like absolutely objectifying them. And then a woman decides to take control of her own sexuality, and suddenly we're supposed to find it surprising. Nah, fuck that. I Touch Myself is a fucking amazing song. Way more wholesome than fucking Cherry Pie. You know? It's a thing, but only rap me misogyny seem good. Oh, I mean, there's tons of rock songs that are brutally misogynistic. Sabrina Carpenter is queen of raunchy outros. Um, yeah, like Hot for Teacher is all about wanting to have sex with a hot teacher. Thoughts on New Jeans? New Jeans are always nice to have. So yeah, I mean, like how many popular songs going back decades have been about dudes wanting to bang some lady, some woman. Stacy's mom, yep. Yeah, how many songs going back decades have been about some guy wanting to bang women and been like way raunchier than I Touch Myself like a virgin. Well, I mean, that one's about a woman. That one's about a woman taking a really big dick. Yeah, people listening to I Touch Myself and being like, "Oh wow, she's really singing about that." And it's like, yeah, why wouldn't she? Better than fucking turning Japanese. Turning Japanese is about male masturbation, but they decided to make it fucking unnecessarily racist, like randomly throwing random racism as well. telling you, I touch myself is downright wholesome. What song? I forget the band, but the song is Turning Japanese. Live tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. We got to do more of Stray Gods Orpheus DLC. Knock 3 times in the ceiling if you want me. Never heard of that one. Turn Japanese about what? Masturbation. Will I do after the live tonight? Probably jerk it. I don't know. Being an otaku. No, it literally is about masturbation. Like the idea is like the expression that you make when you're the expression you make when jerking off. It's like it's comparing the expression made during orgasm to a Japanese face. Macklemore. Never listened to Macklemore. Hey, Pico Legend. The Vapors, that was the name of the band. Grunge. Yeah, there's some grunge I like. Apparently I was wrong. Okay, so I was wrong about what it's about. It's just something that I heard. Like I guess that's just I guess it must just been a myth. Because the Wikipedia article mentions that on the Wikipedia article, all the cliches about angst and youth and turning into something you didn't expect. Intended to be a love song with the character pining over a photograph of his ex-girlfriend in his bedroom. And the I'm turning Japanese didn't really mean much. So it looks like I was actually wrong. I guess that was just an old urban legend. My mistake. It was an old urban legend that it was about masturbation. Want to massage your neck? Yeah. Same here, Vanna. Frankie, say relax. Never liked that song. Speaking of songs that aren't about what I thought they were, Nothing Compares to You. I just a couple days ago learned that that song was actually about Prince's maid, housekeeper. Prince wrote that song about his housekeeper. That is not something I would have guessed. It makes sense. It makes sense once looking at the lyrics. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But it's like, really? And then obviously Sinead O'Connor was thinking more about her mother when she sang it. I also didn't realize that Sinead O'Connor had actually converted to Islam a few years before she died, back in 2018. I don't think I actually realized that Sinead O'Connor had converted to Islam. Do you think Richard Simmons is gay? I don't know. There's no real evidence of it one way or the other. I mean, hell, maybe it was Ace. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Richard Simmons was gay or not. He died from an injury from falling after day after his birthday. She was amazing. She was one hell of a singer. One hell of a performer. She was also completely right about the Catholic Church covering up child sexual abuse. Thoughts on Selena? Not someone I've ever really listened to. But yeah, she got in so much shit in North America when she tore up that photo of the Pope on Saturday Night Live. Like she got in like that, like a lot of trouble over in North America. And then within 10 years, yeah, like within like 10 years of her doing that, the idea of Catholic priests molesting kids had become a standard punchline. I think she might have still been fairly popular in Europe at that point. After that, after that incident, I think she was still fairly popular in Europe, where it was more commonly known what the Catholic Church was doing. North America hadn't really caught up to what everyone else already knew. Never listened to Sinead. You should listen to her cover of "Nothing Compares to You." Yeah, she had a lot of hits, a lot of great songs. "Nothing Compares to You" was, you know, her biggest, and it is a pretty good. Yeah, it does really demonstrate how damn good she was. Like the idea I'll be invited for a first react to something one day, so I got to leave some untouched. Fair. Good video too. It is. Weirdly, the scenes that those shots of I don't know if it was a park or a cemetery or what it was, but those shots of her walking around a park or whatever it was end up detracting from the video. If the whole thing had just been that if the whole thing had just been that close up of her face with no other shots in it, it would have been even better. Her head. Yeah. Winehouse. Nah, Amy Winehouse isn't someone I've ever really listened to. Yeah, I understand that she was a phenomenal singer. I've just never really given her a chance. One exception. I did listen to a mashup of Rehab with Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. DJ Coverbund. He does the weirdest fucking mashups. So yeah, DJ Coverbund did a mashup of Wake Me Up Before You Go Go with I Won't Go to Rehab. Not even close to being the weirdest mashup he's ever done, for the record. It's been 20 years since I've heard that name. I still think the weirdest mashup he ever did was Footloose mashed up with Pearl Jam's Jeremy. Jeraloose. I think that's still I don't know how you top that. In terms of weird mashups, I honestly don't know how you top Footloose with Jeremy. Song about, Footloose, fun song about dancing. Jeremy, sad song about a kid committing suicide. Like Pink. It's not my style, but she seems cool. She seems like a cool person. DJ Cummerbund's most recent mashup is Oh, pink guy. Yeah, the most recent mashup DJ Cameron Doug did, which was a couple months ago. Joan Jett's "Hate Myself for Loving You" with Alanis Morissette's "You Oughta Know." So I hate myself for loving "You Oughta Know." It's a good one because they're both really good songs on their own. No, she died year ago. She died last year. July 2023. Hey, TNT. It's a tough life she led, too. She had a hard life. Her son died about a year before she did, too. I thought he died further back than that. Kids React. I don't think I've ever watched a Kids React video. Yeah, I thought O'Connor's kid died. Oh no, it was a year before. It was 2022. For some reason, I thought it was earlier than that. First reaction music videos from any other thing to listen to. Yeah, I did see a video not long ago of I think it was teens reacting to 90s Saturday Night Live skits, including, of course, Matt Foley, motivational speaker. Oh, I fucking loved the Matt Foley bits. He only did like two of them. I think the Matt Foley only did Matt Foley. I believe there were only two Matt Foley motivational speaker skits. There was the original, and then there was a Halloween version. Yeah, that original skit, like Christina Applegate had to hide her face that entire skit. Like she only managed to stop laughing long enough to deliver like one line. And that's like, what about you? What about you? What do you want to do? I want to live in a van down by the river. And like after that, and I think she went like right back to covering her face so she could laugh. The only person, like I think like the only person on the entire cast that Chris Farley couldn't break was Phil Hartman. Like he was the only person who could do a skit with Chris Farley and not have to cover his laughter, which is a testament to how fucking good Phil Hartman was that he could keep a straight face while working with Chris Farley. Oh man, he was so good. Was it Patrick Swayze who was in the Chippendales skit with Farley? I'm pretty sure it's Patrick Swayze, and I think Swayze actually said that the skit should have ended with Farley being chosen. That he thought that that would have been funnier, and that the sort of extended punchline of mocking Farley's body was sort of mean spirited, and that it would have been funnier if Swayze had lost the audition and Farley had won the audition. And I'm inclined to agree. I think that would have been. I do think that would have been funnier. Watching older comedy with references that I don't get makes me feel like The King of the Hill, where Bobby finds Hank's old comedy tape and plays it over and over, trying to get why it's funny. That is a thing. That is definitely a thing. It's hard sometimes. Like you go back and watch old comedy, it's like I don't get why this is supposed to be funny. We have hit 2 hours, so I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get going for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. So thanks for coming. And good night, everybody.